Good evening and welcome back, everybody. A busy night of weather ahead of us here right now. We're already seeing some of that moisture move into our area. Some light flurries just kind of moving into the area here right now, but I'll take a look at the bigger system here. This beast is moving towards our direction right now, and it's a real mixed bag of precipitation that's headed towards our direction. The latest I just looked, we had some freezing rain almost located all the way around this pink shade. So here on the western side of Illinois, and then beginning to move into our area here towards southern Illinois and Indiana. That's moving towards our direction. I think freezing rain is one of the bigger ones to watch out for, but we're going to get everything. We're going to get snow, we're going to get sleet, and even possibly a little bit of just regular rain when the temperature heats up here in our area. And right now we're seeing that happen. It's 34 degrees in Indianapolis and Cincinnati, but here we're still stuck in a little bit cooler temperatures at 27 degrees. So as this system moves towards our direction, we're going to see it change as it kind of evolves towards our area. And we have cool temperatures out there right now, but we're going to see that warmer air continue to move into our area here. For today's almanac, 27, the temperature that we're seeing right now, is the warmest of the day, and that trend will continue. Warmer air moving in throughout the overnight hours. Believe it or not, at midnight we were at 0 degrees, so a huge change has moved into our area with warmer air moving in along with the precipitation. And how does all of this kind of happen? I'm going to explain this here for you to start off. So everything's starting off as snow in the upper levels here right now, but if you have a very deep layer of warm air, by the time it reaches the ground, all of that melts and becomes rain as it moves in. But after that, if you just kind of have a thin layer of cold air that wedges underneath the warm air, so it goes from snow to rain and then almost but not fully freezes, when that hits the ground, it does end up freezing as ice in our area, and that's what we see here as freezing rain. And moving to the next, we just have a little bit of warm air, and that just slightly melts it, but then it refreezes in this deeper cold layer, and that's what brings us sleet. So we have a lot of different ways that we could see things moving into the region here. And obviously, if it's falling as snow and we're below freezing throughout the entire thing, that's what we're going to see as snow. And this kind of setup, all of this is moving towards our direction. We have pockets of warm air that are sitting between the cold air, and I'm going to try to time things out here for you right now. Rain settled to the south here and all of this warmer air, but what we're going to eventually see, that warm front passing through, that's bringing us the warmer temperatures that are moving towards our area. We have a real mixed bag here. Snow where it's below freezing, colder temperatures all throughout, but then the majority of kind of this whole blob right here, we're seeing, we could see anything from sleet, freezing rain, but the best chances for that freezing rain first start right about the midnight hour when we first see it moving through. That's because we just have that very small amount of warm air that's just at the last moment kind of melting things, and then it cools back down, but it doesn't fully freeze. That's the best chance. And as we go throughout the overnight hours and into the morning, we do have another good chance on the backside of this, maybe even a little bit earlier than this, earlier than 7 a.m., but another chance to see a good batch of freezing rain move into the area. I'll time things out just a little bit closer so you can see what things look like in our specific area. So beginning around midnight, we're going to be split right about in half. We could see half of us seeing a little bit of sleet and freezing rain, the other half seeing a little bit of snow, but look at these temperatures flirting right around the freezing mark. That's the deciding factor, and that can change a lot in different locations throughout the night here. Futurecast is showing freezing temperatures, so we get a little bit of snow moving through the core of the night, and even though this is also indicating snow, I think there's a good chance we could kind of wrap things up with a little bit of mixed precipitation as well. So taking a look at the numbers, that's what everybody wants to know. Northern portion of the area, if you're above US 30, you have a better chance to see a more snow because you have less ice that's kind of expected towards your area. So around 2 to 4 inches for the northern half and around 1 to 3 if you're to the south of US 30. And that's because, as I just mentioned, ice accumulating more towards the south of US 30. So we're seeing those totals increase here. So especially locations towards the south, and the further south you go, those are the best chances to see ice accumulating. So for tonight, 29, it's going to be breezy, and all of this mess kind of moving in towards our direction. For tomorrow, 37 for the high, and we're starting off and kind of finishing out that mixed precipitation. Here's a look at the rest of the 7-day forecast. We have a really busy week ahead of us. As if tonight's not enough, warmer temperatures moving in, several chances for fog, and then we're cooling back down with another chance for snow there by the time we get to next weekend. So it's going to be a crazy week for us, Jeff.